Hey, welcome to another video. Today we're talking about this book, The Artist's Way by Julia Cameron. Simply put, this book is about recovery. It's about regaining your sense of creativity and healing all the wounds that are keeping you back. So far, I've only read week 1's chapter. I started this book about 2 years ago. I started in 2023, but to be honest, I didn't do it. I wasn't really ready. I knew it would be hard and scary, so I avoided it. I know this book is good for me. I can feel it in my heart, so I'm starting it now. Week 1. At the beginning, we're introduced to morning pages. Basically, it's a 3-page brain dump. So you get out your journal or maybe even 3 loose sheets of paper and write 3 pages worth of handwritten thoughts. It doesn't matter if you have nothing to say. If you don't have anything to say, then just say, I don't have anything to say for 3 pages straight. You just need to fill that 3-page quota. And if you want to write more, you can do that. And also, make sure nobody reads this. Honestly, even yourself. Don't go back and reread it. It's a way to clear your mind. Personally, I found it really helpful. Even in the years that I haven't been doing the artist's way, I have been making time for morning pages. I mean, not every day, but I did try to do it a few times a month at least. And honestly, it's like a game changer. When you wake up in the morning, sometimes you can feel foggy and tired, but when you write out that 3 pages, suddenly everything becomes clear. Because you got out all your overthinking and your worries, and then you can just focus on your day. So personally, I think morning pages are really beneficial and you should try it out. This week, we talk about creative affirmations, our inner artist, and our inner critic. So, an inner artist is basically our inner child. They just want to play, have fun, and be creative. Growing up in this world makes you want to shove them down and hide them, to protect them from hurt. However, Miss Julia says that we need to bring them to the forefront and actually nurture our inner artist. An important thing that can help us nurture our inner artist is to go on an artist date. Basically, it's an activity you do for 1 to 2 hours by yourself. So basically, you just do a side quest once a week. You can go to the movies, go to the aquarium, go on a coffee date on your own. There's so much you can do. It's about exploring the world, but on your own. It can help you connect with yourself because you're giving yourself time to do it. So this week I went on a walk, but I went on a different track. So there's this walking track that I go on sometimes, and there's been this one that branches off that I haven't ever been down, and I was really curious, where does it go? So this week for my artist day, I decided to go down there, and I filmed some cool stuff that I found interesting, and it was really fun. I felt really excited and adventurous, I was on a little quest. It was really fun. I felt really excited to see something new. The inner critic is called the censor in this book. Basically, it's that little voice at the back of your mind that keeps nagging at you. It downplays your achievements, makes you doubt yourself, and ultimately, it criticizes you. It takes what everyone says about you and internalizes it. Your censor blocks your inner artist. Censors loathe anything that sounds like real self-worth. So when you try the affirmations, which is one of the activities I'll talk about later on, your censor starts to speak. And these comments that the censor says are called blurts. And one of my blurts that I noticed was, "You're not really that smart though. This is really dumb." Huh? Who said that? Miss Julia says to scan your memories for a possible source. Where did it come from? Did someone say something to you when you were younger, or did someone's reaction make you feel a certain way? Once you realize where it came from, it's a lot easier to work with and, to deal with it. The way to deal with blurts is to turn them into positive affirmations. So for my one, I would say, I, Shivi, am smart and my ideas have value. Yeah, it's something simple. It's just to rephrase the comment to make it into a positive rather than a negative. Right, so this week I decided to work with 3 affirmations, and the first one, my work has value. These days I've been wondering if my work even has any value. I spent so long making paintings, drawings, and planning my next painting, but is it even worth the effort? I've been worried about AI, just like every other artist out there these days, and even that Ghibli filter that, changes your picture into the Ghibli style. I mean, it's kind of ironic that people are using this filter to make pictures of current world events without realizing that this art style that they're ripping off of criticizes war and promotes pacifism. It just feels so dystopic. Oh my god. And when you're online, it feels like everybody cares more about computer generated images, and they think that it's worth the same or even more than a artist's work. It's really easy to feel like the world is against you when your feed is filled with AI slop. However, I've been really lucky to have other artists on my feeds, and everyone has been saying that AI can't ever replace human creativity and human-made art. There will always be people who value human-made crafts, arts, whatever, human-made anything. The people who use AI like Midjourney or whatever, they're not people who value handmade art. They don't value the work it takes. And honestly, after talking to my brother, he made me realize that I shouldn't even be targeting them for my art anyway. What I mean is that they're not people who would ever want to consume my work, so why should I even bother worrying about them? They don't care about me, so why should I waste my precious time caring about them? It just doesn't make sense. So I'll just focus on people who do care. Like you, the one who's watching my video right now. You've chosen to spend time with me, which means you care about art and art itself. And another thing, my work has value because it makes me feel good. It makes me feel like I'm on the right path. I know that I would be miserable if I didn't make art and I didn't try to make it my career. So that way, making art does have value because it makes me feel fulfilled. My next affirmation is my ideas are cool and creative. I have this insecurity that my ideas are boring and lame. I'm not really sure where it comes from. It's probably self-doubt. I'm in my head most of the day, so it's very easy to start overthinking and self-doubting. I keep thinking about my little universe and all the lore, so because I'm so deep in the details, it's become normalized, and I guess that's what makes me think it's boring. But when I was presenting my work in uni, my lecturers and my classmates seemed really excited about it. They were really hype. Oh my god, they were so cool. They all wanted to know what would happen next, and my ideas really are cool if they reacted that way, right? It must have sounded extra unique to them because they're not in the webcomic/manhwa space like I am. To me, my comic sounds like a action webcomic ripoff, but I guess to them it sounded really cool and unique. But it's not really a ripoff. I've been researching things that, interest me. So all of the things that I find interesting, I've put into the comic, and no one else would do that because they're not me. So I guess I really am cool and creative. And my ideas are really cool and creative. My third affirmation this week. I am confident in my abilities. This ties in with the last one, I think. This affirmation was the hardest one for me to say out loud. I spend so much of my life doubting the decisions I make, the things I say, and the work I make. But it's not fair to my inner artist, and it's not fair to my self-esteem either. So this is one that I have to practice for more than a week. I'll have to practice saying it every day, to be honest. I'm confident in my skills. Okay. I have built up a lot of skill over the years. Recently, I've been really proud of the paintings that I've done. My style has been changing, it's becoming more painterly, and I really appreciate the way it's going. I think a way for me to physically see my skill is to print my own work. If I print them, I'll have to admit that they look really good on my wall. I have a couple up there already. They're from uni, I think, so I need to update it with the new skill I have. So another really important activity we did this week was the Monster Hall of Fame and the Hall of Champions. That's basically what she called it. Basically, we need to pick 3 memories that are building blocks to our core negative beliefs. So anyone who made you doubt yourself in the past should be added to this list. Honestly, it can be as silly as someone in 5th grade said something really mean to you. Small things like that still count because they still hurt you. And you pick one of these memories and you talk about it. You say how you felt, what you saw, what you were doing, like all the details you can remember, and you write it down. Once you relive this memory, it's a lot easier to grieve and to grow past it. So that's why she tells you to do this activity. The most important thing is that you're acknowledging it, right? The other activity was to pick out 3 memories that were positive. People who encouraged you and supported you. You pick one and write a thank you letter to them. Whether there's someone you'll never see again, like an old mentor, or someone you see on a daily basis, write that letter. She also said to mail it if you still talk to them. Oh my god. I wrote mine, but I want to dress it up before I deliver it to the special person. So, yippee! And the most fun activity this week, a letter to the editor in defense of yourself. And you can write like your inner wounded child. Here's mine. Oh my god, you're gonna love this. Dear editor, why the hell should I listen to the advice given to me when it's not what I want to hear? Why should I listen to a conversation I don't want to be a part of? It's not fair that I get dragged into conversations about my future as if I'm doing nothing. It's like they think I play games all day. I don't. I actually work really hard, and I work hard every day. I paint, I look at art, I plan my comic, I record YouTube videos, I edit those videos, and I post them. I even have 46 subscribers. Thank you, by the way. Your support really means a lot. Anyway, I'm on my way to becoming a famous YouTuber. Editor, do you even know how hard it is to chase your dreams? It takes incredible perseverance, dedication, and energy. And guess what? I have all those qualities. Nobody wants to see it because I'm not going down a traditional path. It's not my fault my future is so bright and shiny, and they all wish they could connect with an inner artist like me. My darling editor, I am truly a person to watch. I will grow and succeed. I will have people who want to know me and want to be associated with me. I hope you can see that too. Just you wait. I'm going to prove once and for all that the path I've chosen is the only correct one for me. Thank you for reading. Yeah, oh my god, I had a lot of fun writing like that. Oh my god, I should do it again. That was just so it's so cathartic and it's just so fun to be a little bratty kid. Yeah, you should try it too, honestly. Just, it feels good. So, the actual check-in. It's check-in time. How many days this week did I do the morning pages? How was the experience? So, I did 5 out of 7 days. I didn't end up doing it on the weekend. I think it's because of the scheduling. So, on the weekdays, my parents go to work and my sister goes to uni. So, I'm home alone, pretty much. So because I'm home alone, it's really boring. So I end up doing my work. So I end up doing the artist way activities. I, make videos, I plan my comic, I do drawing. But on weekends, I wake up and my parents are home. So I want to spend time with them. And basically, I don't end up having the weekday schedule. And so I didn't end up doing the morning pages and stuff. But I could probably do the morning pages on the weekend. I could just write before I go into the kitchen. Yeah, that's a good idea. I'll try it this weekend and we'll see how it goes. The overall experience was really good. I feel proud that I'm putting my creative recovery first now. And yeah, I hope this makes me a better artist. Did you do your artist date this week? What did you do and how did it feel? So I went on a walk by myself and I went on a new path and it felt really adventurous and like a quest because I was fulfilling my curiosity. Were there any other issues this week that you consider significant for your recovery? And describe them. Well, I mean, I did cry a few times. I can't remember why, but I did. And afterwards, I felt way better. So I guess that's good too. Yeah, so thank you for watching this video. Please like and subscribe. I hope you do some of these activities because honestly, they've helped me so far. And it's only week 1, so I guess we'll see what happens next week. And I wish the best for you. And I'll see you in another video. Bye!